Hi guys, Dr. Ducey here, MTFUcoach.com. I'm going to talk about intensity tonight. What is intensity? We've talked about it quite a few times. Intensity is best explained, I think, by the premise that you're going to do as much work as you can in the shortest amount of time possible in the gym. Now that doesn't mean you're going to be sloppy with your exercises at all. Really, it means you're going to dig down deep and you're going to go hard. There's going to be no, talking on the phone, looking at your cell, socializing, sitting on the bench, none of that. You're just going to go through your exercises one after the other, essentially this is ideal for people over the age of 40 because you're out of the gym quicker because you don't have the same endurance. Anybody over 40, if you're, and I'm not talking about anybody who are taking any type of anabolic steroids or PEDs or anything like that, it's a whole different deal, it's not what we're talking about. There's no way you can replicate what you did when you were in your 20s. Your body's it's not going to respond favorably. You're going to lend yourself to injury. Listen, we're older, we've lost cartilage, we've got joint issues, injuries we're dealing with. The hormonal picture is not the same, and you pummel yourself too hard. We've talked about cortisol going up and pushing down your testosterone. So you got all that stuff going on. So I've developed some programs now, some of which I'm using myself, a superset system where I'll do 5 sets of 5 different exercises, one after the other, no rest, 10 reps each, and then I'll take a rest. Let's say I have a training partner, that rest would be as long as it would take the training partner to go through those 5 exercises. The condition I'm in, which is pretty good condition, I'll do up to 4 to 5 intervals through that superset, and that's 20 to 25 sets. Now, do I increase the weight? I don't, because ordinarily you would think, yeah, you have to increase the weight in order to develop the muscle or get cut up or whatever you're trying to do, but you don't have to do the pyramid system like this, because when you're doing circuit after circuit, you're fatiguing the muscles, and that's how you get adaptation, and that's how you get change in the muscle. So really, it's about digging deep. I'm going to show you right now kind of like a little encapsulated superset, and I'm going to show you what I do at the end. It's like a little bonus here. I'm going to show you something called an iron cross. Now, I showed you the other night the steering wheels that you do at the end. It's kind of like a finisher to get the blood into the muscle. Well, the iron cross is another favorite that really does this, and I'll show you. I'll set it up for you. First, you're going to take dumbbells. Now, they're going to be light, because I know guys that are 250 pounds that can bench 500, and they have a hard time doing 20-pound dumbbells doing this. Why? You're extending your arm, and you're bringing your arm out and extending your elbow, locking it, and you don't have a lot of strength that way. But in any event, you're gonna hold 2 dumbbells. You're gonna bring your hands out to the sides, and your hands are going to be so you can see them in your peripheral vision. In other words, you're not going to look to the side to see them. You can just see them by kind of looking out of the corner of each eye, and that's where your arms are positioned. They're parallel with the floor. Your neck is neutral. Your back is flat, and you're ready to go. So I'm gonna do a set, and then I'm gonna do an iron cross. We're gonna imagine that I did a superset of 5 exercises. We're not gonna go through all that now because, as you know, I don't have the equipment here. And I'm gonna do something I told you not to do. I'm gonna do an up row with a plate as opposed to dumbbells, only because, again, I'm kind of hamstrung with the amount of equipment I have here. We don't ordinarily do this, but I'm gonna show you that, and I'm gonna do an iron cross, and I'm gonna show you how it really, by the way, the iron cross is isometric. It pumps blood into the area, and it really makes the deltoids feel like they're going to explode, which may not sound good, but that's what you want. So, we're in the midst of doing our supersets for deltoids, and then we'll do maybe 15 reps here, and we're very focused and intense. Remember, when we do the exercise, we want to do it so we feel it in the target. Target here is primarily deltoids and traps. So that's exercise 1. I would do 4 more. And as a finisher, the iron cross, as I told you, you're going to bring it out to each side, like so. I got a little shoulder issue on the right side. I'm going to hold it out just like that. And I like to pump them a little, kind of like a little bit of a wave, only so my motion doesn't totally stop. And I'll hold it there for a count of maybe 20, and you're really pumping the blood in there. And again, that's a finisher, not a lot unlike the steering wheels that I showed you the other night. So try that out. I'm going to write that whole thing down for you at the bottom of this video. And again, I'm putting programs together just like this that are pretty ideal for people who are older. And look, you can do anything. There's people that prove me wrong all the time, but there's certain coefficients we have to follow. And in fact, with your heart rate, because mine's beating pretty hard right now, make sure you've got stable health to do this type of stuff. When you look at your heart rate, you want to figure out your maximum, 220 minus your age. Let's just round me off at age 50. 220 minus 50, my maximum is 170. I want to take 90% of that. 90. Why? Because I'm in good shape. So that's going to be about 153 or something like that. As far as where I'm going to get my heart rate, you can go as low as 50% of your maximum depending upon the condition you're in. So again, do your due diligence, find out where you stand, have a good goal. Let me know what you thought, your thoughts, opinions, questions, statements down below. Thumbs up if you think it warrants it. You have a great night. Thank you.